So let's get into these tips. Okay, number one, if you go to a professional, make sure you look up reviews, make sure you do research on that person so that you can get some idea of what they do, how their hair turns out, if they have good reviews, because we can't have anyone messing up our beautiful strands. So number two, when you do straighten your hair, just don't straighten it too often. I probably straighten my hair, this is not my hair, it's a wig. But anyways, when I do straighten my hair, I probably straighten it on average 3 times a year. I don't straighten it more than 4. I usually only straighten my hair 2 to 3 times a year, and my hair is fine. So, I mean, maybe you could do it more. It takes me literally 3 hours to straighten my hair, so I have no desire to straighten my hair more than I already do. But just be cautious of how much you're straightening your hair and don't do it all the time. So when you know you're gonna straighten your hair, make sure you do a deep conditioning treatment before you straighten your hair, either the day before or that same day. Make sure you do a deep conditioning treatment to protect your hair and keep it prepared to have its defenses up against that heat that you're about to put on it. My next tip is to use a heat protectant. That is a must. You don't have to put a lot of product in your hair. I actually prefer not to put a lot of product in my hair when I straighten it. I do put some, but the number one thing that I for sure put in my hair is heat protectant. When I blow dry my hair, I take each section and I make sure I thoroughly spray it with heat protectant before I blow dry. And then before I flat iron, usually I don't do each section like that because my hair is straight and I don't want it to revert, but I will like loosely, you know, spray my hair, if that makes sense. And I'll let my hair completely dry before I put a flat iron to it, because we don't need to be flat ironing damp or wet hair by any means, because that's just going to break your hair off. All right, so when you do straighten your hair, don't be putting heat on your hair every day. Like, that is not okay. You don't need to straighten your hair every day. When you wake up in the morning, limit that and try not to put heat on your hair at all. You can put heat on your hair if you have to after you straighten it, but just don't every day, or you know, don't put heat on your hair. Avoid it as much as you can. So what I do to style my hair when it's straight, I sleep in flexi rods, or I'll part my hair through the middle and I'll do 2 flat twists. I'll take the end of a flat twist and I will bobby pin it to the opposite side, and then I'll do the same with the other one, and then I'll wrap my hair at night, and when I wake up, my hair is laid. I unravel my hair and it just has these really flattering like waves in my hair. It doesn't look too defined, just looks really effortless. It's really pretty. Anyways, that's what I do to get around putting heat on my hair after I straighten it. So my next tip is to for sure do a protein treatment on your hair the next time you wash it. And you'll definitely want to follow up that protein treatment with the deep conditioning so that your hair doesn't have too much protein in it and it becomes brittle and breaks. For my protein treatments, I just use mayonnaise and a little bit of olive oil. I mix it up in a bowl and I put it on my hair. I like that. I've used other protein treatment products, and some of them, they can just be like really harsh on your hair, like really drying and just leave your hair really crunchy. I personally don't like that. I feel like with the mayonnaise and the olive oil, it's really easy to detangle my hair. It feels good. So I'll put that in my hair for at least 10 minutes, maybe 30. And then I shampoo my hair and then I deep condition and I go on about my business. You can also do this before you straighten your hair too, if you want. I usually don't, but that's something that you can do if you want to be extra safe. Just make sure you deep condition your hair after. And the reason why you want to do a protein treatment on your hair is because every time you apply heat to your hair, you're breaking down the protein in your hair. That's called keratin. It's breaking it down and it makes it a little weaker every time you apply heat. Every time that keratin leaves your strands, your hair becomes a little weaker. It's going to lose its curl as a result. It's going to break off as a result. You definitely want to do the protein treatment before, to have your hair have some defenses up against the heat that you're going to put into it, and after, just to put that strength back into your hair after it's been through the straightening process. So I think those are all of my tips to protect your hair from heat damage. From my experience, this works for me, and hopefully they work for you if you decide to try them. If you have any other tips, leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below too, and give a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.